First opened in 2001. There's a look at Miller Park here in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Starling Marte heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Drilled to first. To his right, Holiday, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Into the box, Gregory Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded to first. To his right, Holiday, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Michael Brantley gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped up. Number 41 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Sebastian Garcia comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Sebastian Garcia.
Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Ball one. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Scooter Gennett will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Jonathan Scope gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brandon Moss will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
And you know what, guys? He's got the 3rd best batting average on the club.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Lined hard toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Standing in, Jung-Ho Kang, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, John Jaso, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Matt Joyce will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Luis Gonzalez.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0. Here's a high pop-up. Scope is there for it. 2 gone. Number 68 will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gung's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Clint Robinson digs in, ready for his first plate appearance.
Robinson.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring center fielder Ichiro to the plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moss in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Johnny Peralta will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Lonnie Chisenhall steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Polanco. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Starling Marte is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Gregory Polanco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Michael Brantley in now, hopped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a flare out toward right center. Garcia ranging forward. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Brandon Moss strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. He's running towards second to short. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Jung Ho Gong stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. I'll tell you, he's already hit 1 guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and James McCann digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, James McCann.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco is there to make the catch, and it's one pitch, one gone here in the bottom of the third.
Up next for Milwaukee.
In now, Sebastian Garcia. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Gray into his motion, 1-1 on its way. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Over to first, Gray, and the runner back. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Runner goes for second on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Jonathan Scope is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. John Jaso is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Scope is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Matt Joyce. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Third baseman, Luis Gonzalez.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Matt Holliday, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
At the plate, Clint Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch is a changeup high, ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pops this one up. Number 68 is under it, and he's got it for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Number 68 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
For the Pirates, second baseman, number 68.
He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Starling Marte will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Grounded to third. One there, on to first, and they get the double play. Gregory Polanco will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Lonnie Chisenhall comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. James McCann is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. To third, fielded cleanly, to second for 1, on to Moss, and they get them both, the double play. Sebastian Garcia steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Gray has his target. Here he comes 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Michael Brantley will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Brandon Moss steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Brandon Moss.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he is in there. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Ichiro. 1 away. Jung Ho Gong will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia sprinting after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Tap fouled at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Peralta for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Scooter Gennett will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the 6th. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Jonathan Scope will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Gray sets. Here's the 2-2. Drilled down the line. Reined in. There's one. On to Moss. Too late, and they'll settle for just the one. Matt Holliday will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Holliday.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now. Clint Robinson stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Clint Robinson.
Over to first, Gray, and the runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. A runner on first with two away.
That's a ball.
And there's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Nope.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
He's safe.
Ichiro Suzuki strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And this one runs up high. Ball one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. John Jaso is set to get us started for the late inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off speed pitch. Good for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Matt Joyce steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. High in the air out to center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Luis Gonzalez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Ripped on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Johnny Peralta steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gong is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Lonnie Chisenhall will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Chisenhall.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2-0 now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. James McCann will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gung. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Number 68 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 68.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Starling Marte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Right there for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. Michael Brantley gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. He's set and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
2 balls.
Not close. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Brandon Moss will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Number 55 will start to loosen up. Well hit to right, but foul. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Sebastian Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Gray gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Scooter Gennett comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. And that misses inside, 1-0. There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner breaks for third. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Jonathan Scope will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 55 is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Matt Holliday will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Marte going back, still ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jung Ho Gong, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. High and deep to right center field. Ichiro ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Your attention, please.
Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him. Tyler Thornburg will come in and pitch now.
Tyler.
Ground ball right into the shift. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Matt Joyce digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run.
Now batting, third baseman.
A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. His second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Luis Gonzalez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Peralta into shallow left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Number 68 stands in.
68.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. McCann will put this one away, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the ninth, Clint Robinson. And they'll need him to get something going here. Antonio Bastardo will come on now, trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Julio Campos will get up off the bench to lead off the home half. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. This is line to left, and that'll be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single here to start the bottom of the ninth, and maybe these guys aren't done just yet. Ichiro Suzuki stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Slider, oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off. Swing and a liner. Foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and he pops him up. over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. This one's flared toward left center. Brantley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Steve Geltz will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. This is skied into short left center. Marte moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Lonnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Tony Watson. Martin Prado will look for some 2-out magic here.
Martin Prado.
Into the seats, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 55 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will get his first out. Buchholz into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Seth Smith takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Nelson Cruz will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. The cutter runs outside, ball one. A runner on first with two away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Starling Marte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Lying toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. He'll take the turn and head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly and reined in one away. Michael Brantley will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Smith at the track. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. The relay throw, and Brantley is in there at third base. He's got himself a triple. Brandon Moss will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he is in there. Jung Ho Kang gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lays off 1-0. 2-0. Hit to third. There is Seager. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Kyle Seager will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Kyle Seager.
They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Ketel Marte will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And he lays off there 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now. Adam Lind into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Buchholz gets the sign. Here he comes, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right side and right into the shift. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Chris Iannetta will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, John Jaso will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Popped high in the air. Lind is there. 1 out. Into the box, Matt Joyce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. There's Cano. Throw gets him, 2 down. Luis Gonzalez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nori Aoki steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Buchholz has his target. Here's the 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Barehanded on the hop. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
In there, a base hit. Leonis Martin will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. And he is in there. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. First and second here with nobody out.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Seth Smith is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Line drive to left. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Number 68 will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Starling Marte will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
That really got this ball club going. When your leadoff guy gets on like that, kind of just fuels the momentum. Everybody starts to hit.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Left fielder number 23.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Smith. And that ends the inning. Nelson Cruz is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Moss is there for it. He's got it 1 away. 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. Buchholz is ready. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Ketel Marte stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Striding into the box, Adam Lind. He reached on a single in his first try. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Gong has got it, and the side is retired. Brandon Moss is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he's set down 1 away. Jung-Ho Kang stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And that misses ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. John Jaso in now, hopped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Matt Joyce stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he misses again, 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Luis Gonzalez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Leading off the inning, Chris Iannetta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Polanco is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth. Nori Aoki is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Leonis Martin stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Robinson Cano will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that's the third out. Number 68 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, number 68.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And this is lined right back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Starling Marte will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Skied into straightaway right. Smith moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Seager in foul ground, and that retires the side. Seth Smith will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And some action now in the Pirates' bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Nelson Cruz will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Kyle Seager will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. Long throw to third.
He's good.
Ketel Marte will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Ground ball left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Adam Lind. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Polanco is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Chris Iannetta strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 3-0 now. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And here's Moss to make the catch, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Michael Brantley gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Iwakuma's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Now the 1-strike pitch is sent on the ground to Cano at second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out. 1 away, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Jung Ho Gong steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Martin going back to the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. John Jaso will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is... Leading off the inning, Nori Aoki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Reined in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leonis Martin will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Belted, deep center field. Looking up is Marte. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mariners are back within 1 at 3-2 now. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Seth Smith. He singled his last time up. Franklin Gutierrez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And that's taken for a called strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Matt Joyce will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double. Luis Gonzalez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. To the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Posed.
Number 68 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Digging in, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gutierrez moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And a relay to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Gregory Polanco is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Aoki is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Kyle Seager will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ketel Marte steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. And this one's in the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Adam Lind will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Number 10 will come on to pinch hit here in a bit. Number 51 will come in and pitch now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses inside 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners off for second. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You got a few options here.
Calling for it, Polanco. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Michael Brantley gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. And taken in out there for the first out. Brandon Moss will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
The batter,
Jung Ho Gong will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Number 10 has room in foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Chris Iannetta will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Juan Castillo will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Luis Ortega will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get some.
Ortega.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to right field. Polanco has a play. 2 down. Leonis Martin makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he is out at second base. And partner, that's going to do it for this one. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it.